Greetings, welcome back to another Messages from Ori. Today we're going to look into why the elevated and venerable ancestors are proud of you. But first, if you're interested in a personal tarot reading, if you want to learn how to read tarot intuitively, if you want an Ifa reading, hardship reading, Ifa-Orisa related ebooks, online trainings, check out my website, daydreamalston.com. All right, so I have called on only the elevated and venerable ancestors amongst our bloodlines to come forward and tell us why they are proud of us, okay? So let's see. So just as I was shuffling, I saw the Ace of Pentacles, and I'm seeing that the ancestors are proud of some of you because you have literally made something out of nothing. Like some of you were born into nothing, like born into the bottom rung of society, places that people typically don't come up and come out of, and you came up out of it. And the ancestors are like praising you. I just split the deck and the Three of Cups came up, which is a celebratory card. So the ancestors are celebrating your upward mobility. The fact that if you were born poor, you've worked yourself up out of that. And say you were born born poor and you're still kind of struggling, but you're doing better than you were. Don't discount that. The ancestors are like thrilled with your progress in that area. I'm not even, I can't even shuffle when I'm getting messages already. Okay. So now I'm seeing that the ancestors are really proud of some of you who have taken your spiritual journey and prioritized it above everything else. Like some of you have really grown by leaps and bounds spiritually, have received some really great insight and information, spiritual wisdom. And this is going to put your bloodline on another level. And the ancestors are like stoked. Like I got the word stoked. I don't even use the word stoked. And I got the word stoked. But let me shuffle before they keep on telling me stuff. Let's actually get some cards. The ancestors said some of you have really bounced back from a serious heartbreak. It's like really broken you down. And you held it and handled it in such a mature way. And I just see them blowing kisses to you. I literally just saw like someone blowing kisses. They're so proud of you. So proud of you. Ashe. You did it. Whoever that is, you did it. And they are loving it. Okay, why are the ancestors proud? How have we made the ancestors proud? The Lover's card is out. The ancestors are proud of some of you because you have... I see that some of you have entered into a union that is so healthy or have perfected a union that started off really troubled and traumatic. There's something about a very healthy and divine union. For some of you, the ancestors are happy that you and a particular person came together because it's, again, a help to the bloodline. Yeah, there's something about a marriage here. For some of you, you have married your divine counterpart or are about to marry or, come into union with your divine counterpart. And the ancestors, they were rooting for this. They were orchestrating it. Oh my goodness. So I got the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Ten of Cups. There's definitely something about union here that the ancestors are really happy about. There's something where they want you to be in right connection, in divine union. I think for some of us, maybe for all of us, when we're able to do this, it's like it helps the ancestors in some way, maybe because there's this notion that the ancestors, they reincarnate through the bloodline, right? So say you get with someone who's like a high vibrational being, right? And they're on their shit and they're positive and uplifted and just, a good person. You get with them and you guys bring a child forward. That's bringing an ancestor into a healthy household, into a balanced household. You know what I mean? And I think they are excited about that. But there's a thrill and excitement amongst the ancestors around a particular union of some people coming together. This could be you working with someone. I think for some of you, the ancestors are proud that there's someone in your life who has been difficult, who has maybe, like I said, been toxic and brought some trauma on you in the past. You found positive ways to deal with them, and you found ways to deal with them where you're still at peace and it's not breaking you down and bringing you down. The ancestors are proud of you. They're proud of how some of you are able to compromise and really work together, how you prioritize community. You have like a community-centered outlook that the ancestors are very proud of. Now, you're not doing this to your detriment, but they're very, very proud of how you work with others and stand up with others. For some of you, the ancestors are proud of the work that you do. They're proud of something you've built, something you've created. This is something you may have done in a group with others at a company, but they are very proud of the work that you do. I see them being proud because some of them didn't have the opportunity to follow passions, to do things that they really wanted to do, right? And now they get to watch you do it, and they're really excited about that. For some of you, there's something about the way someone's thinking was blocking them. Some of you have recognized and overcome some really harsh ways of thinking, some thought patterns, some, negative thought patterns, victim mentality, poverty mentality, right? You've overcome this, and the divine is really excited for you. For some of you who have spent time in jail, the ancestors are, for some of you, you're still in jail. For some of you, you've gotten out, but it's like your mind is free, and the ancestors are really excited about that. You know what I mean? It's like they can bind you physically, but they can't bind your spirit, your mind, your mentality, And the ancestors are like applauding you for not allowing your mind to be bound, if that makes sense. The ancestors are proud of some of you because you have taken a leap of faith. Like there's something that you were really scared to do. And you were like thinking, sometimes you would kind of try to think yourself out of it. You were so frightened. And the ancestors see that, you've taken that leap, you've gone in that new direction, even though it scared the hell out of you. And the ancestors are happy, and proud of you for doing so. Yes, this connection, a connection keeps coming out. So my message deck, I'm using a personal message deck and the Rider Waite. And the message deck, I just got connect. Make time for connection, reach out, someone needs you. The divine is proud of you because some of you really, like I said, prioritize community, connection. You look out for others. You're not selfish and self-centered. You care about people. You care about the earth. You care about, all of the earth's creatures. Like you really care about things that other people just don't pay attention to. And the divine is really proud of you because you connect. You connect with others. You're not a zombie, The divine is proud of you. Some of you were in a really toxic union, a really toxic relationship, and you got the hell out. You literally took a leap of faith and got out of that relationship, even though you were really afraid of leaving the relationship. fearful of being alone, but you left, and the ancestors are very, very proud of you. For some of you, something had a hold on you. This could have been an addiction, some type of addiction to a substance, to an intoxicant, a sex addiction, any type of addiction or bad habit, and you broke free of that. And the ancestors are very proud of you. For some of you, you've broken a generational curse. Like if you have, you come from a long line of people who suffered with alcoholism, you said no more. A gambling addiction. There was something where you were able to really break free, and the ancestors are just like, they are so happy for you. For some of you, the ancestors are saying they're proud of you because when you have new ideas, you actually act on them. Like say, you'll come up with an idea to start some new business, or if you're having an issue in life, you'll come up with some creative way to overcome the issue. The ancestors are proud of you because of that. It's like you're so creative and resourceful, and they're telling me that's in your blood. Like it's in your blood to be creative and resourceful and not to allow things to stop you or block you. The ancestors are proud of some of you because you've literally taken on the world, and you've done it with such courage and moxie. You don't let anything stop you. You don't let negative thoughts stop you, doubts, lack of confidence. You don't let anyone else tell you you can't make it in this particular area. You can't do this or that. You have taken on the world, and the ancestors are very proud of you for that. Oh, the ancestors are really proud of you also if you have really tapped into and are following your passions. Like they love that passionate nature that you have. Some of you are very driven, and the ancestors are loving that, like that you're driven, and that you have this very transformative energy. Like in any space you enter into, you transform it, and the ancestors are very proud of you for that. With the Ten of Pentacles here, there's something you are building, that is going to be a blessing to your family legacy if you have not already built it. And the ancestors are very proud of you because of this, because again, this does not just benefit you, it benefits, the people coming after you, the next generation, and it can benefit those from the prior generation as well. So there's just this pride. I feel like I see the ancestors, our elevated ancestors, really just kind of standing with a puffed out chest. That's how they're showing it to me. Like they have their chest out in pride because of what you have given, what you have sacrificed, what you're doing to build yourself up. As you're doing that, you're building up the entire bloodline. Driven, courage. I hear driven and courage. The ancestors are so proud of you for your drive and your courage. The ancestors are proud of some of you because you've literally created a new life for yourself. Some of you had to leave everything behind and were destitute. This could be for 1 or 2 people. You had to leave everything behind to start something new. And you did it. And again, with this courage, right? Like the divine, and the divine encompasses ancestors, elevated ancestors. They see that. They see that you've given up everything to make a better life, to create a new story for yourself that is filled with peace and well-being, and they are so proud of you. The ancestors see that some of you have gone through some really, really tough times with the tears card here. And the ancestors are proud of you because you have gotten up. I don't care if you're just coming out of a tough time, and you may not even feel like you're doing so great. You're probably like, oh, I don't think I'm doing that great. But you didn't give up. You didn't harm yourself or decide to just give up on life. You're getting up and you're trying. And the ancestors are proud of you because of that. The dishonesty card keeps coming out. The ancestors are showing me that you've dealt with someone in the past or are dealing with someone that you know is very dishonest, or there's some dishonest ways within you. And because you're facing them, right, that courage card again, that drive, because you're facing that dishonesty either in yourself or in a connection, you're standing up to it. You're not allowing it to, keep you stuck in negative patterns. The ancestors love this and they are so proud of you. I just see smiles, like these big, bright smiles. You don't understand what all of the images I'm seeing, I'm getting so much love. Like there is a serious sense of pride that they have. So if you think you've been doing bad, I beg to differ. There are ancestors, elevated ancestors, who are looking at you and are just like glowing with pride. And the last message is, the ancestors are proud of you because some of you, again, you give, you support others, you look out for people, you don't hold back, and if you see people in need and you can help them within reason, right, you do it. And the ancestors feel good about that. One more message. For some of you who have ancestor altars and work with the ancestors, with the ritual card here, the ancestors are saying they are so grateful to you that you do that you take the time to honor them, that you call their names and put down items for them, that you haven't forgotten them. They have a deep sense of gratitude, but also great pride as a result of this. Please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll talk to you next time. Ashe.